All right, good morning, cyber traders. Welcome back on this lovely morning. Happy Passover for everybody here. And my kids are off from school. Well, one kid's off from school, the other ones are in college, the other one's got a job. But it's going to be a quiet week. There are a couple of good things that are moving though. We're getting this good little MLEC. We'll talk a little bit about it. Nice little pop early, but it's kind of flatlined right now. We'll check it out and see how things are going. How's everybody doing this morning? Good to see you all. Welcome back, everybody. All right. Well, anyway, a couple of big things that happened over Friday. So Friday, I did a video on on my YouTube channel, and I know some of you here could watch it. It actually went viral on TikTok, believe it or not. It was pretty crazy. But I did a video on the video, and if you haven't had a chance to watch it yet, definitely go watch the video. Once again, I do a lot more 60-second ones and some short ones so you guys can get right to it. Watch the video on the video. You're probably gonna learn a lot on iceberg orders that we kind of covered. I think you really like it too. Also, I did one on Apple too. Apple, same thing. Big icebergs on Apple. I think you should be able to see that. I think the big talk though is going to be today is going to be Tesla. Tesla is just getting crushed. And once again, the way we tell you how to trade Tesla, I'm just get my little legal pad here so we can start taking some notes here. I'm writing some stocks. The thing about Tesla is that I know it's expensive. Well, it's not expensive anymore like it used to. You could always trade the TSLL side by side. Hold on one second. TSLL over here. But you can't use the iceberg orders on it. That's the only bad thing about it. So you're gonna have to trade Tesla the way we taught you in class on the level 3 and level 4. And then you could always trade the TSLL and just trade side by side with it. Little strategy there. So yeah, so it looks pretty good. And also there's other ones that are trading in the industry. Listen, I was reading articles over the weekend. I don't know if you guys have been watching it, but like electric cars getting crushed. I mean, they really, really are. And I think what's happening with they're finding out that the White House and Congress are really trying to push these electric cars down people's throat and just finding out that people bought them and now the dealers are complaining because they can't sell them. Nobody wants them. Nobody wants them. The infrastructure's not there. I drove by a charging station. There was a line like 5, 6 deep and people waiting there forever. It's just not there. And I think people are starting to just say, I'm not interested. And the cars are really getting hurt. I mean, I know they even lowered the prices on some of them too. Some of them already went out of business. Revvion was one of them. That was a great short. We saw that big iceberg order at $10. We saw what happened. And, it was a good long-term short. So there's been some pretty good plays out there with certain stocks. Overall, I'll tell you the truth. Market's not been cooperating very well. I've been talking to a couple of people out there, and like I said, over the weekend, I'm in the industry. People live in my town. They go to I'm very good friends with them. I see at the coffee shop, all that stuff. A lot of things have been very, very stagnant lately. And some of the fabulous sevens also are starting to come down. Even if, I mean, I own Home Depot long term, had it for like 2, 3 years. And I just, it took me a while to get some money here. Finally made it pop from like 280 to 380. I'm like, oh, I'm doing pretty good. Like then I got back to it. I was getting alerts that I was gonna hit one of my I was gonna hit one of my automatic stops. I'm like, automatic stops. This is Home Depot. What the hell just happened? And because I'm right here, big support levels here at 330. So I'm contemplating of maybe buying more of Home Depot right there. On this is the long-term trade, not on a day trade part of it, on the swing trade. But yeah, some of these things really, really came down pretty hard. I mean, this thing came down like literally like almost like 60 points. That's a lot. So be careful on your swing trades, but day trades have been great. Okay. So talking about some of the day trades that we traded. So there was this one was phenomenal short on Friday. I had a short on Friday. I covered my short. I wish I held on to it, but SMCI, oh my God, this is trade side by side with Nvidia. And I didn't want to do a video on SMCI because I don't think a lot of people know too much about SMCI. They all know about Nvidia, but SMCI was down literally 200 points on Friday. It was just unbelievable. Great little crash right there. I would kind of focus on some of the buys out. I know we just posted some little in the cyber group room, a couple of images out there. We're gonna check them out. I want to put Tesla on a watch list, TSLA. I mean, you got to keep an eye on it. I'm going to put NVIDIA, NVDA. They're rarely ever on our stock list, but those are definitely going to be on there. A couple other stocks also that moved on Friday, and we'll go through the watch list one more. We'll get to the watch list, but Wistia, that had a good pop also, went from $5 up to $8. I mean, that's what we're looking for, right? I would, the Wistia is kind of weird. It's like a teaser. Do we swing trade it? Do we not swing trade it? I mean, this stock, Wistia, if we go back long term, you could see the stock was all the way up in the 10,000 price range. I mean, granted, it was reverse stock splits, it was never there. But if you look over here just recently, and if I can eliminate this big up to 200, you could see like it's kind of holding here at some of these big support levels right around this 550. So I'm kind of contemplating if it could be a swing trade. I mean, but I would probably put it on my B list. So I'm going to put Wistia over there too. Keep it back on it. Listen, this is how we find swing trades. We start from day trading and they turn to swing trades. CXAI was another one that did pretty nicely. It's came up. It was a nice little stock, cheap, slow moving stock. CLSK, all the Bitcoin stocks, they did pretty decently because the thing over the weekend. I don't know really if it really got anything out of that big conference of Bitcoin over the weekend, but it's up a little bit. It's up a little bit. Mara too. Coin too. They all moved up a little bit. Coin actually did come back down, but Mara and all some of the mining stocks did okay. So anyway, let's go jump in to see what's going on this morning and see what's happening. So first of all, we got a couple of nice little moves. So let's check out the iceberg orders on this right here. Oops, oops, big iceberg order just showed up. Not a good sign in MLCE. Oh yeah, big time right here. See it right there? 57,000 share seller right there. Boom, not a good sign right there. So MLEC. I'm putting on the watch list because it did trade at 26 million shares. I mean, we got to trade stocks that have volatility in it. It's the biggest percentage gainer out there, too. This one just came out of nowhere. It just had program trading. INIFV. I don't even have it here on level 4. I got to check it out. What's going on? Cheap stock, great volume. INVF. We're never going to buy it until we actually check and see who's pushing it. All right, so we're getting a little bit of a stack going on. Get a lot of green balls. Oh yeah, a lot of green balls going on right here. It means a lot of buying. Somebody asked me on I think it was TikTok actually, and someone asked me, "What do the green balls mean?" I don't know if you're in the room right now. Hopefully you are, but the green balls mean buying. Okay, that's time and sales. See this little window here on the right hand side? See green, red, 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 green, green, green. Those are time and sales. That means people are buying. So you get a lot of green balls. It's actually a good sign. Anyway, nice little stocks going on the watch list. Already made number 2. This one too, about 6 million shares traded. This one I do have on my watch list. I put it earlier. Do you see anything moving on this one? The orders just all left. Orders left on this one right here. I might scratch this out. I like the volume, but yeah, all the buyers already left. See over here? They all left. They're starting to show up here on the offer. Not a really good sign. What else we got on the big percentage gainers? 22%. This is garbage, garbage, garbage. Not what we're looking for. Maybe 13 million shares, one we traded the other day. Remember, we went from 80 cents to $1.60. AGBA. Let me go check out and see what's happening. Oh, I already have it on my watch list. We got a 56,000 share buyer at a dollar 26. Other than that, looks like he was there earlier around 8 o'clock. He pulled it. He just came back. So, I mean, we're talking all the way down here though. I mean, it's only. I mean, duh. You can see the big wick right there. AGBA. Listen, everyone, what is today? Today is Monday. Okay, it's a big holiday week. We don't want to get crazy on a day like today. I mean, I was, my son just texted me. He drove to work. It takes him about, I don't know, maybe 30 minutes to get to work. Took him literally like 15 minutes. There's nobody on the road. So, but just be very, very careful what's happening in the market. I did see this one moving. The GDXL, the GDXD. I'm sorry. There was an iceberg order right around $2. There's no one really out there though. There's no real volume out there. I don't know what the hell this is all about. I would stay away from this. Biggest percentage gainer, but not really seeing too much out there. Dust coming up a little bit. Anything on the big losers? Big fan of gold, and it's not looking too good. I don't know what happened to gold. Gold just basically took a crap. Big crap out there. I don't know what happened. So listen, not a big list. It's Monday. So you got it's almost like triple witching for us. Kids are off from school, big holiday weekend, and it's Monday. All right. So anyway, but that other stock looks pretty decent. The stock, yeah, the NIFF, the MLCEC, maybe. I mean, we'll see what happens, but so far, not a really crazy big morning. We'll keep an eye on some of the fabulous sevens, obviously. We'll keep Amazon took a very big hit. I don't know if they're coming back. I mean, the market's up about 200 points right now, but we'll see if some of these other stocks make a little bit of comeback. But let's not get too cocky. Focus on nickels and dimes. Anything we're missing, I did not call out. Anyone in the cyber group room? Anyone? Anything else? All right, listen. Big announcement, really quick, just to let everybody know. This is the week of classes. We start phase one this week. If you want to learn about our classes, talk to your education advisor. If you hold on one second, if you are watching on social media, I don't know why this keeps coming up. Yeah, here it is. So if you watch on social media, let me take this one out here. I don't know why this keeps coming up. The free live class is going to be this week at the end of the week. I know we did a walkthrough on Friday. Hopefully, everybody liked the whole walkthrough that we did. If you did miss the walkthrough of how to actually, what to expect being the cyber group room, if you're a new trial member, we did record it. It should be on your dashboard. So hopefully, you watch. It was great lesson, and look forward to more of those. So you got classes this week, which is the reason why we do it because we're expecting it being a slow week in the market. And then, like I said, if you're watching on social media, you got that little QR code on the top left-hand corner. Just grab your phone, scan it. You join our trading room. We'll see you there. Good luck, everybody. We'll see you in about 15 minutes. Don't go anywhere, all right? We'll see when the market opens up. For everybody else on social media, we'll be back here at 2:30. Or join our room. Have a good one. Trade safe.